Thank you, Margaret. I'm so excited to be here. So thank you for having me, and very excited to tell everyone about my brand new early reader adventure series called Word Travelers. I have my spiffy arc here. The story follows best friends Eddie and Molly Jean as they travel the globe solving mysteries and to the point, discovering how everyday words come from cultures around the world. I guess first I thought I'd talk a bit about why I decided to create what I think is the first adventure series to introduce children to the joys of etymology and word origins. As a kid growing up in a bilingual household, I remember these sort of interesting moments where my two worlds would collide. My parents immigrated from India and we mostly spoke our mother tongue, Bengali, at home. By the time I was in third or fourth grade, I can already remember being fascinated when I'd hear English words that, were clearly on loan from Indian culture when I was at school. Guru, chutney, karma, so many others. Even the band Nirvana, who are a cultural phenomenon when I was in middle school, had Indian culture to thank for their name. And discovering that so much of my background had informed the way people around me would talk, eat, dress, listen to music. It helped me understand my place in the world as I struggled to fit in like any second generation kid in America, where it wasn't this one-way street where I was meant to assimilate, but knowing that India and its 140 or whatever languages continue to have this profound impact on the English language. It was like the first spark that allowed me to see the world around me as a cultural exchange. And so if you fast forward to the present, the cultural climate of the last several years sort of proves that it's more important than ever for kids to understand their world as a dialogue between cultures. And so, I couldn't think of a better way to share an inclusive worldview to kids than by underscoring how the words around them come from cultures all over the world. And that's the genesis of how Word Travelers was born, along with its main characters, best friends Eddie and Molly Jean, which, if you haven't noticed yet, is a nod to etymology, the study of word origins. In each book, Molly Jean, or MJ for short, and her best friend Eddie travel to a new far-flung location using their awesome enchanted book, an etymological dictionary, which helps them uncover the mystery at hand, save the day by learning the enthralling global origins of words we use every day. For example, did you know that ketchup is Chinese for fish sauce? Or that jumbo comes from the Swahili word for elephant? How about this one I just discovered? Quarantine, a word that we're using a lot these days, comes to us from Italian, and it's a phrase meaning 40 days, apparently about the length of time you'd need to be staying put at home during the Black Plague. So in their globe-trotting adventures, Eddie and MJ learn about these fascinating word origins, so much more as they uncover what I'm calling a word-wide conspiracy. And so what better place to start the Word Travelers' adventures than the place that was kind of fundamental to my own journey. And so with the first book, we find our heroes in India with the Taj Mahal Mystery. In India, they meet a friend Dev and look for a long lost family treasure before the dastardly Mr. Raffles gets his hands on it and turns their beloved school into a department store, little gentrification subplot. And along the way, MJ and Eddie solve puzzles and clues, learning that words like shampoo come from a Hindi word that means to rub. Bandana is from the Sanskrit to tie, and even the ancient Indian origins of the game Chutes and Ladders. And it's all brought together in amazing form with illustrations by a brilliant illustrator who incidentally is based in Bangalore, India, named Neha Rawat. And so I kind of often get asked if there's a common bond between my various creative projects. Most people know me as the rapper Lush Life, and I guess more recently fans of picture books may know me from P is for Pterodactyl and No Reading Aloud. And I sort of come to realize that everything that I do has this sort of word nerd kernel in it. And kind of given that, I'm more excited about this Word Traveler series than anything that's come before it. So I'm excited to talk to everybody about it.